It has been 2 years since I made a video about the Nordhavn 71, and as hull number 1 gets ever closer to launch, I wanted to show you, my subscribers, how this long-range explorer yacht is starting to shape up. And hopefully, once hull number 1 has been launched, then I will get the opportunity to show you what she looks like in person. The Nordhavn 71 is for an owner-operator who finds themselves towards the upper end of the mid-size explorer yacht market. Nordhavn envisioned an owner of a 71 to be someone who wants the aesthetics of one of Nordhavn's larger yachts, but who still intends to undertake serious long-range passage making without crew. She will have an LOA of 71 feet and 10 inches, which is 21.9 meters, not including the bow plank. With the bow plank, then her length will be 74 feet, which is 22.56 meters. Her beam will be just over 22 feet or 8.85 meters, and she will have a draft of approximately 6 foot and 8 inches, which is just over 2 meters. Her displacement has been calculated to be 227,000 pounds or just over 103 metric tons. If you haven't already, then please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. At the time of making this video, we're only 8,000 subscribers away from hitting the 50k mark. The 71 will have a water capacity of 600 gallons, which is 2,271 litres, a fuel capacity of 4,830 gallons, which is 18,284 litres, and a holding tank and grey water tank capacity of 150 gallons, which is 568 litres. Powering this modern and sleek explorer yacht will be twin 249 horsepower John Deere engines, and although for obvious reasons we do not know what the exact range of this boat will be, I would be surprised if it was under 6,000 nautical miles. Nordhavn has said that the 71 will benefit from more intuitive space planning, a stepped up lighting schedule, a big dining room, a spacious owner's cabin and large windows. Nordhavn also said that the 71 will keep in step with newer Nordhavns being offered with a more complete specification, thus keeping costs and build times down. The specification will include a credit for furniture, so buyers can choose their own chairs, dining table, etc., resulting in each build being highly individualised. Owners will have the option of choosing from 2 layouts, a 3 stateroom design with a sky lounge, or a layout that incorporates a 4th stateroom in place of the sky lounge. Which configuration would you choose and why? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's take a couple of minutes to take a look at the general arrangement of the Nordhavn 71. Starting with the general arrangement for the upper deck, we can see that the helm station will have a primary captain's chair with a secondary navigator's position to port. It also looks like there will be a ship's office arrangement to starboard. You can also see the controls for both a port and starboard docking station. Behind the helm position will be a raised L-shaped seating area, so friends and family can come and enjoy the captain's eye view whilst underway. On this general arrangement, there is an aft-facing guest stateroom behind the wheelhouse that comes complete with an ensuite. Venturing out onto the deck from the guest stateroom, we find an area that can be used for enjoying the surrounding seascape. If you did want some respite from the captain's duties, especially whilst underway on long passages, then this guest stateroom would be great as a cabin for your relief. Next we come to the main deck, starting with the cockpit and moving forward. The cockpit has an electric barbecue and a sink located to port. Note also the 2 capstans and 2 sets of bollards, which will undoubtedly make coming alongside much easier with an owner-operator duo. As we enter the saloon area, we are met with a lounging area with opposing seating on the port and starboard sides. Moving forward, we next come to a dining area, followed by a bar and serving area and a galley that almost stretches across the boat's full beam. Opposite the galley to starboard is a dayhead. Forward of the galley is the full beam master stateroom that has plenty of hanging wardrobe space and a desk area on the port side. The ensuite is found forward of the master stateroom. Next we come to the lower deck. In this general arrangement we can see that there is a twin single guest stateroom located to starboard with a double guest stateroom located on the port side. Both staterooms have ensuite facilities, and opposite the double guest stateroom is where we find the boat's laundry facilities. It is worth pointing out that the engine room bulkheads and overhead will be fitted out with sound barrier and sound absorption materials designed by acoustic engineers, and it's also worth pointing out that the Nordhavn 71 will have a wet exhaust system. For owners who do not want an additional stateroom after the wheelhouse, they can instead expect a great area for socialising, including some L-shaped seating to port and a bar on the starboard side. Which arrangement would you prefer and why? Let me know in the comments below. Since we are discussing the accommodation on board the Nordhavn 71, it is also worth discussing the boat's genset. Nordhavn has said that they will fit 2 generators on board. They will both be made by Northern Lights. One will be a 30 kW version, while the other will be 20 kilowatts. Both of them will have Northern Lights double vibration mount setup. She will also be fitted with a bow and stern thruster, as well as active fin stabilisation. Like many of you, I look forward to seeing hull number 1 splash later this year. Hopefully when she does, then I will be able to get on board and show you, my subscribers, what she looks like. In particular, I would love to see the wheelhouse and of course the engine room. And it will be interesting to see what her stats are when it comes to her range and cruising speed once her sea trials have been completed. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you are a member of my YouTube channel, then you probably would have seen this post that I shared in my members only area, where I revealed that in the next couple of weeks I'll be travelling to Spain to check out what I think is one of the world's most capable explorer yachts under 24 meters LOA. If you'd like to stay up to date with what I'm doing, make sure you come and find me on Instagram, and if you'd like to become a member of my channel to stay up to date with what I'm doing and where I'm going, then click on the link pinned in the comments. Speaking of channel members, I'd like to say a massive thank you to those of you who have joined my channel as a member. Think of it as YouTube's version of Patreon. Thanks for watching. If you are still here, then please do me a massive favour and give this video a like, because it means that more people on YouTube will get to see it. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and to check out my other content and playlists. Until next time, fair winds and following seas.